Hey, what's up guys? I'm Jacob Kaufman, I'm on the street, and today I'm going to be showing you AVLinux. AVLinux is a really great Linux distribution. It's a smaller distribution, does not have as many users or, as much support, I would imagine, as like Ubuntu and Fedora and bigger projects like those. But AVLinux is a Linux distribution specifically for people working with multimedia. So that's like video editing, audio editing, graphics editing, and it comes with so many great programs. The main selling point of AVLinux is not any feature that you can't get on other distributions per se, but whenever I install Ubuntu or Fedora or OpenSUSE or something, I always have to install multimedia codecs. I always have to install video card drivers so that I can get higher speeds. I always have to install editing software, and different editing software works at different levels on different distributions. Like Kdenlive doesn't really work very well on Ubuntu. OpenShot doesn't really work very well in KDE on any distribution. So yeah, it can be a real pain if you are a power user, so you reinstall often, or if you're not a power user and you don't know how to set things up. It can be a real pain to have a fresh Linux distribution that's just made for general users, and to have to set everything up by yourself, set up that those codecs, set up all of your licensing stuff, all of your software. And AVLinux really does a great job. It has out-of-the-box plug-and-play support for most of the major multimedia programs available for Linux. And once again, since it is a live distribution and I'm rebooting my computer, screen recording won't work. So someone's going to say, use a screen recorder. No, I can't really use a screen recorder when I'm on a live distribution. I mean, I could, but that would be a big pain. Installing it on the live distribution, getting the file to save, like, to the hard drive. I'd have to access the hard drive from the, I could do that, but I'd rather show you how quickly it loads as well, which you also cannot do with a regular screen recorder. You would actually need like an actual capture card, which are really expensive. So if anyone wants to donate one of those, then yeah, I'll start using a screen recorder for Linux distribution or any operating system things. But until then, yeah, I'm killing time. That's why I'm still talking, killing time, because this is still burning. Alrighty, exit. I will X out of all my programs. Alright, this is the recording setup. That is a nice HD desktop background of Stargate Atlantis. That's Atlantis right there. That I found on Google Image Search Settings, Power, Restart. So now we're going to restart into AVLinux. Uh-oh. I almost forgot to press the F10 key. I hope it registered. Yep, there we go. Kingston Data Traveler. There we go. Default. And now we are booting. Now watch this. This is only on a flash drive. This is not actually on the hard drive, but it still boots up pretty quick. And I would imagine that if you install it to a hard drive, of course, well, that's not me imagining. Of course, if you were to install this to a hard drive, it would start up faster than this, and everything would load faster than this. So keep that in mind, that this is currently like limited to USB speeds. But see, even on a flash drive, that was really fast. It's not done starting up yet, but it's still, pretty fast. There we go. Now, Wine is installed by default because we actually get HP Device Manager, which I'll show you in a minute. That's kind of odd that they put HP Device Manager into the distribution. But when you first start this up in the live installer, there's a couple of Wine things that it wants you to download and install. And maybe you can see what I'm talking about. Maybe you can't. What's the problem with using a tripod? I can't really move this closer. There we go. That's a bit better, huh? So we'll go over to this dock here. All the programs, these aren't even all the programs installed, but a lot of the programs, you can just get a glimpse of what this comes with. We've got settings, which opens XFCE settings. Freaking focus. We've got apps, which shows you I guess all your programs. Yeah. Okay. Files. Comes with Google Chrome. And what is this? Is this Nautilus? I believe this is Nautilus. Yep, that's Nautilus. So that's the GNOME file browser that comes with this. We've got Google Chrome, which is really cool because a lot of distributions come with Chromium, which is the open source version that doesn't have Flash or anything. But AVLinux, because it's downloading the codecs and everything anyway, so it's like, all right, we're not even going to try and be open source. It comes with Google Chrome, which is really, really cool. That's something that I think me and a lot of people are very happy about. It comes with Synaptic Package Manager, in case anything you need is not included in this. Keeping in mind that if you're watching this, you're probably a creative professional or a creative aspiring person. So I do think that the distribution comes with just about, it covers all the bases. Anyway, we've got a terminal, a root terminal. It says super user terminal, but that's root. We've got QJack, jack audio correction kit. So if you're an audio person, you probably know what this is. I don't exactly know what this is, but it has to do with the computer's audio settings or something, I think. You've got what's it called? Yeah, Clementine. I was right about two things. I was right about Nautilus and Clementine. So yeah, this comes with the Clementine music browser, and I have not gone through this in depth. That's why I was excited, because I didn't click on that before now. Comes with OpenOffice.org. Nope, LibreOffice. I was wrong. Darn. Comes with LibreOffice. That's now opening. Keep in mind, once again, everything would be faster if this was installed, but right now it's on a flash drive, so still pretty fast. All right, I'm just gonna skip the rest of the sidebar. You've got some power options down at the bottom. But yeah, at the top, you've got this bar. You've got 4 virtual desktops by default. I think you can see them there. Yeah. 4 virtual desktops by default, which is very nice. We've got all these little things here that you might have seen lining up earlier. Those are your processor cores and how much they're being used, which I think is really cool. That the distribution actually, I mean, not the distribution, but I just think that's a cool widget that when you're rendering things, you can see the power going to work. And this does include virtual cores. So if you've got hyper-threading, I've got a quad-core processor, but there's 8 cores listed here because it's 2 virtual cores. And then there's on the side of that an average processor usage bar. You'll see in a moment when I start rendering things. We've got volume mixer. Yeah, clock. Clementine is now open there because I opened it. HP Device Manager is really interesting because HP Device Manager is a Windows program. As far as I know, they do not even have a Linux thing at all. So it's really, really weird that they've actually. Oh, whoops. My bad. I thought that HP Device Manager was running through Wine. I know you can't see any of this right now. It pains me as much as it pains you. Why don't I try and zoom in? Okay, stopped recording and then it focused. So yeah, as you can see, this is the Linux version of HP Device Manager that I was not aware existed. Yeah, so once again, I apologize for that. HP Device, I thought it was really weird that they would put HP Device Manager on Wine because Wine can't really detect devices very well the last time I checked. But yeah, we've got Linux version of HP Device Manager, so not quite as weird. But you do have HP Device Manager for proprietary things. Wow, you can see a lot better. You can't see the desktop background, but you can see all the icons. See the dock over here? You couldn't see any of those before. Wow. We've got our network settings here, which I imagine it supports all the same cards that normal distros do. Or that Ubuntu does at least, because Ubuntu comes with a lot of drivers. And then we've got that icon. Oh, what? You can set the clock speed for your processor right here. 3.4 gigahertz, 3.2 gigahertz, 3 gigahertz, 2.8. And then you've got conservative, on-demand, power saver, performance. I'm going to have to look up what that does later. I mean, I know what it does. It changes the clock speed. I didn't know it was that easy to change clock speed, just with a menu like that. Anyway, live session user. Obviously, this is the standard Xface and GNOME 2 thing. On the very right, you've got this. You can log out, shut down, all that good stuff. On the left side of the screen over here, we've got a few more quick launch icons. And then we've got our main menu. Keep in mind that this Linux distribution does fit on an 8GB flash drive. I believe it may... No, this could not fit on a CD, so I don't think it fits on a CD. But yeah, we've got... Going to go through everything here. Accessories. Well, I'm not going to go through everything, but a lot of stuff. Like, this has Thunar and Nautilus. Thunar is the normal Xface thing. Xface file manager. I don't know why it comes with that if it's got Nautilus, but yeah. Audio. Look at all this audio stuff you have. I don't know what most of this is. I do know what Audacity is, because I use it. Brazero is, right, for burning DVDs and CDs, and I've used that on KDE before. But yeah, if you're an audio professional, then you probably can look here, like non-mixer, non-sequencer, so that looks like some like MIDI stuff, non-session manager, non-timeline. We've got like Linux Multimedia Studio, I've used that, I think. Pretty sure I've used, wait, have I? I think I have. Yeah, I've used this before. I could not figure out how to use it very well. But so you've got like your basic audio product, not even basic, that's advanced. That is really, it was advanced for me at least. You've got audio production stuff. So yeah, you can look, maybe I'll put like a list, I'll link to a list of stuff this comes with. It's got a demo version of Mixbus 2.4, which is odd. But yeah, the point is, a lot of cool stuff in the audio section. Audio utilities. Once again, we've got like some wine stuff. We've got that QJack control panel and just some other stuff. Graphics. We've got Darktable, Distro. We've got the GIMP and Inkscape are the two graphics programs that I use on a regular basis. I don't know what all of you use, but the GIMP is a freeware, or it's an open source alternative to Photoshop. So you've got your Photoshop, and then Inkscape is basically Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, this is raster graphics would be GIMP, vector graphics, Inkscape. Those two both come with this, which is great, because that's the only two graphics programs that I use, but it comes with some other ones. It comes with Scribus, which I don't know why that's under graphics. I would put that under Office or something. But yeah, it comes with LibreOffice Draw, obviously. It comes with your GNOME image viewer and all that. Internet comes with Google Chrome, as well as Iceweasel. It comes with Skype. Wow, it comes with Skype, which is another thing like Google Chrome that's kind of proprietary. So that's cool that they include it. I certainly think that like Fedora and stuff, I support full open source distros. That's cool that they're doing that, but like if you're going to include proprietary stuff, you might as well like go big or go home. Like go all out if you're going to include that. It's like we've got Java 6, Sun Java, not OpenJDK. So it's not the newest version because it's 6. I don't know if 7's installed or not, but like we've got Mumble I use, so that's great. So it just basic like gaming chat. And this would even be a good gaming distro just because it comes with so many drivers and codecs and stuff. And in addition, a really lightweight, really good desktop environment too. So yeah, XChat, IRC, transmission, all the usuals. Office, LibreOffice, of course, and that's all that's under Office. Sound card utilities, we've got even more audio settings stuff. System, yeah, we've got all of our more settings stuff. Comes with Compiz and Conky, which I enjoy. This Conky is a like set of widgets over here that maybe I'll show you later when I refocus back to the desktop, but it shows you, it's got a date, a clock, CPU percentage, RAM percentage, swap percentage, disk percentage, network ability stuff. So yeah, and it's got your uptime processes and your host name and all that. Video, this is where things start to get fun for me personally. We've got Blender, which Blender is it's a pretty heavy program. It's used for 3D modeling. I've tried to use it before. It's pretty, like, it's got an advanced interface. So yeah, Blender comes with this. She's webcam booth comes with this. Cinlera comes with this. This was really fun. Cinlera is it's a actually like a legit professional video editor for Linux. And I had never been able to get Cinlera working on my own. Like before I found this distribution, I had never been able to get Cinlera working. Can't tell if that's better or worse. But yeah, I had never been able to get Cinlera working before, so it's really cool that like I can actually use it now, because these people came along and yeah, made it so that are you kidding me? It's nice that Cinlera comes with the distribution so that you don't have to worry about installing it. The creative professionals don't have to worry about the technology barrier anymore. They can just plug and play. Cinlera is installed. Cinlera is installed. DVD is installed, which lets you, go figure, create DVDs and CDs. We've got FF Multiplex, which is a stream multiplexer, apparently. Handbrake comes with this. That's a big one for anyone who messes with like fraps, AVI files, or anything. Handbrake transcodes whatever you have into MP4 format. That is universal, H.264 stuff. So yeah, Handbrake is great that it comes with it. Kdenlive comes with it. Lives comes with it. Linux video editors, whatever the S stands for. But yeah, movie player, OpenShot video editor, which is like OpenShot's my favorite. Kdenlive is my second favorite. OpenShot is my favorite because of the 3D effects, and Kdenlive is my favorite because of the speed, my second favorite. And then yeah, you've got TV viewer. So if you have like a TV a capture card, a TV like thing that lets you get TV on your computer, VLC comes with this, and a lot of distributions don't come with VLC. So once again, really cool that it comes with that. WinFF, GUI for FFmpeg, Xine video, Zine video player, whatever, however you pronounce that. And then you've got a video player with jack sync, whatever that is. So yeah, this comes with Cinlera, Kdenlive, Lives, and OpenShot. It's got 4 of the main big name Linux video editors. So if you don't like one, there's 3 other ones to choose from. I don't know why anyone's paying for video editing software anymore. Why would you pay for Final Cut Pro? Why would you pay for Sony Vegas? Why would you pay for Adobe Premiere? I get it if you've like already got a computer with a different operating system you're happy with, but like if you're on a tight budget, then this is really cool. It's alive. Like you can put this on a flash drive and boot up, and obviously it won't be full speed on a flash drive, but you can use any of these free video editors. Screen capture script also comes with this in case you want screen capture. And then whatever VST is comes with something to do with VST. So yeah, I love this distribution, because yeah, it comes with everything that I use. Like I'm really more of a creative professional at the moment than I am a developer, and I'm more an IT guy than a developer too. But yeah, like I use OpenShot and Kdenlive and Google Chrome and Skype and Mumble, like all those programs that don't normally come with things. I use Inkscape and GIMP, so all these programs don't normally come with Linux distros, but you can get them all included in one distro. And so yeah, AVLinux, if you're okay with XFace, and I'm not big on XFace, it's not my favorite, but this is heavily themed, but it's still very fast. So yeah, if you are into the XFace or XFCE Linux desktop environment, or you're okay with that, and yeah, you are a creative professional, you like sound production, media or graphics production, video production, any of that, this is a really great distribution, and I definitely think that you should look into it. I am just going to open up OpenShot. As you can see up here, watch this little thing up here. When I'm doing things in OpenShot, the little bars up there. I'm going to open up new animated title. Okay. So, like, if I choose dissolving text, look, you can see the processor core is going to work. And then right now there's only one processor core working. Right now, most of what it's doing right now is copying everything to RAM because it's on the flash drive. But yeah, see, now if I click render, then you'll see up here, as soon as it actually starts going, because it takes a second to go once again because it's on a flash drive, yeah, there we go. You see, like, all the processor cores are going to work. Not just the one, like, it's going between different ones and it's using all of them. So yeah, I just think that's cool. Not necessarily something that you need to know, but it definitely, like, it's the coolness factor that it adds to the distribution. I'm gonna cancel that. But yeah, so if you are into video editing, graphics production, sound production, any of that, then AVLinux is definitely a really, really great distribution, and you should definitely look into it. I'll put a link to its website in the description down below. Remember, guys, if you liked this video, please click the like button to support me. Leave a comment if you have any questions about this, or visit me at nerdonthestreet.com and visit our forums if you want to talk about this. So yeah, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm Jacob Kaufman. I'm Nerd on the Street, and I will see you later. See ya.